Welcome. Welcome to TGIF Live, the show that makes you say, thank God it's Friday, and then immediately regret it. Now say it. Thank God it's Friday. Even worse than I expected. Okay, let's never do this again. This is our very first episode, and I'd like to start by giving a big round of applause to our amazing production team. Thank you, guys. And also our crowd here, that's also here, so yeah, hi. Thank you. You need it. My name is Nedyalko Panayotov. You can just call me Necho. I think that's way easier for everybody. And I'm the host of our show, Thank God It's Friday. And today, our first episode is an episode on a topic that is very close to my heart. It's the rise of artificial intelligence, AI. Now, you might be asking, why is artificial intelligence so close to my heart? Well, I'm a student in this fine institution, and like many of my peers, AI has fundamentally changed the way I work and I do things in my day-to-day life. ChatGPT has helped me save time, write better, and get answers to hard-hitting questions, such as, what is the meaning of life? Is there a God? What can I make for dinner if I have only one cherry tomato and a slice of cheese in my fridge? And the answer to that is Uber Eats. Which, you guessed it, that's also the meaning of life. Quite frankly, ChatGPT may have also written this monologue, but it hasn't, because that's lame. AI already created one of the biggest scandals in the entertainment industry when big Hollywood producers decided that it's just easier to use AI instead of hiring writers to get to them to write the scripts. Indeed, the Writers Guild of America strike has created so many problems for these billionaire producers, as more than 11,000 scriptwriters took the matter to the streets. And now that kind of looks like what you would expect a strike of screenwriters to look. Fortunately, the problem was somewhat resolved in about 148 days, when the producers finally figured out that you can't actually fuck ChatGPT. You don't think that's funny? Well, me too. Now we have an exciting show for you tonight. Before we introduce our very first guest, I would like to actually ask some of the students of NHL Stenden, what do they actually think about AI and do they use it? So, let's take a look. And now
Yo, are you a magician? Because when I look at you, everyone else disappears.
Definitely Smash.
Oh my god, I'm fucking embarrassed right now. Forget about that. Are you interested in AI?
To some extent, yeah.
Okay, are you using AI on a daily basis?
Yes.
Like, which kind of AI?
ChatGPT.
Okay, yeah, she's smart, see? She's awesome.
Not on daily basis, but every now and then. Yeah.
Yay. Yo. Do you have a map?
Yes.
That's great, because I keep getting lost in your eyes, and I think that's against the law in this dimension. Are you a magician?
No.
Because when I look at you, everyone else disappears.
Fun.
Hello.
Hello,
Are you Google?
I'm Google.
Are you?
I'm not Google.
Because you've got everything I've been searching for. Hi. Hi. Are you a Wi-Fi signal?
Am I a Wi-Fi signal?
Are you?
I don't think so.
Because I'm feeling a strong connection.
I think we have a disconnection.
Okay, no more Wi-Fi signal for today. Are you using AI on a daily basis?
No.
That's okay. Are you familiar with it?
A little bit, but I don't know.
Good. Would you be able to recognize a real picture besides an AI one?
I really don't know. I have no idea.
We'll find out about that later. Bye.
All right, these were some very interesting answers, but now I want to hear the actual opinion of one of our lecturers here at NHL Stenden, Bert Hofstede. welcome to our show.
Oh, great to be here.
Thank you, thank you. So, as I said, you are a lecturer here, and you have some of the you take some of the lectures for artificial intelligence and its implication here in the creative industry mostly, right?
Yeah.
So, can we start with the basics? What is AI?
Yeah. It's actually quite difficult to get a correct definition of AI because it stands for artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
But we never really figured out how the human brain and intelligence works. But you can see it as something that mimics the creativity and the problem solving in a way that's similar to the human brain. And there are all kinds of different kinds of AI. But the one we're talking about right now is called generative AI, in which you give a prompt, you ask a question, and you get something in return.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Hopefully something useful.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So these generative AIs that currently are everywhere on the internet, they are quite helpful, but I do want to ask you some of the more ethical questions about it. Currently, as I already mentioned in this episode, there were quite a few big scandals for the usage of AI, and especially in the creative industry. So do you think that in 5 years, like, we're going to be out of jobs essentially?
I don't think we will be out of jobs, but I think our jobs will change.
Okay.
Because the more boring stuff, the repetitive stuff, will be changed by AI. Like looking at advertisements, digital advertisements in Google.
Yeah.
If you work for a company that sells clothing, nobody wants to make like 10,000 ads for different clothing and accessories. So AI can really speed up that process. But on the other hand, the expertise we have as media professionals, as storytellers, still remains. We still need to be able to judge when something, the output is good, is creative, conveys a message we want to convey.
But this also reminds me of something. It's a thought that I have. Maybe I'm completely wrong, and you're here to correct me if I am. But I have this notion that when it first came out, it was like spring last year, 2022, right? Or even 3 years ago, maybe now. But when it first came out, it was so smart. You write something, and it gives you everything that you need. And now, I don't think that's the case anymore. I think all the prompts that I give it, they're not very specific anymore, if they're specific even.
Well, I don't think AI has become dumber. I think we've become more smarter with the questions we ask.
Okay.
Because when we first used ChatGPT, when we discovered it, we asked like, write a poem, make a recipe, but we weren't very specific with our questions.
Okay.
But now we've got acquainted to using it, we're starting to ask more specific questions. And we've become more critical in the output that we get. So I think we actually became smarter, but it's always a bit difficult to judge when it's smart or not, because every prompt is different.
Yeah. So basically, you're saying I shouldn't use it to write my thesis for graduation. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't. I would never do that. My teachers, I would never do that.
But you could still, could still use it as a tool. But really, you need to have expertise on the subject matter.
This is actually a very good connection to my next question, which is, what do you personally, as a teacher here at Stenden, think about students using AI to write papers or for assignments? Yeah. Do you agree with it, or do you strongly disagree?
Well, it's not really a black or white matter for me, because in the end, we are training you for a profession, for a job. We're a University of Applied Sciences. So we should always look at the industry first. How do professionals use it or want to use it? And as an educational facility, we have to train you to become the best professional as possible. And the future has AI in it. So we need to train in a way that connects with the way it will be used in your future profession.
Right.
Does that mean that you can just let your thesis be written by ChatGPT? Of course not. Most of it is crap. And if you don't know about the subject matter yourself, you can decide if it's crap or if it's good. But it has become part of our toolbox. So if you use it smartly, you can get better results.
Okay. That's a lot of information, and I think I agree I agree very much with it. And it's a very serious topic, but I don't want to be all serious. I want to have some fun with this episode. So for this, we have prepared, I think, a very interesting game. It's called Bot or Not, and you probably guessed it right. You have to guess which prompt, not which prompt, but which result of a prompt is created by AI and which is actually something that people created. And we have some pictures. So do you feel ready?
I feel ready.
Then let's go. Let's go to the other side of the studio. All right. Bot or not? Yes.
Okay.
Let's start with the first one. I think it's easy. Do you think so?
I hope so.
Okay.
I think the left one is real and the right one is made by ChatGPT.
Okay, let's see. That's correct. All right. Phew. Okay, moving on.
The left one feels off, but the hands on the right one are also... I think actually the right one might be fake because the hands are a bit strange.
Yeah, the hands are like AI doesn't really get hands and like
Yeah,
and
but
numbers.
painters had problems with it too, so let's see.
Okay, yeah, let's see. You guessed correct. All right, moving on. Ooh, changing the subject matter a little bit.
Can they both be fake? Like I see so many signs of that there's some generic qualities to AI-generated images, and the left one looks real, but it's so generic in some ways that I think it's fake, and the right one just doesn't look okay with the proportions.
So you want to say that both of them are fake?
Is it a possibility?
Is there a possibility?
Let's see.
Let's see. No.
Oh, it's just a strange building.
Yeah, it's just a very strange building. Cool one, but very exposed. Right, I think we have one more. Yes.
Okay, I think left one is real, right one is fake, I think. Let's try.
Let's see. Yeah, we're correct. Right, thank you so much for this. I think this is the end of your participation in our show, but we'd love to have you some other time, maybe talking about AI again, maybe some other interesting topic.
Yeah,
but
thanks for inviting me.
Thanks for coming. Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Bye.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching the first episode of TGIF Live, the topic of AI. Next time, we're going to have a very interesting episode, so make sure to tune in on another Friday. We can't tell you when exactly, but it's going to be on Friday, so just stay tuned. Thank you so much. Goodbye.